So as the officer said, that the leg that was found appeared to be a leg of somebody who was small in stature, and Mrs. Robinson was only 5 feet tall. And also he mentioned that the leg couldn't have been there for too long because the leg was not decomposing.
Down to essentially the shoreline, but could not get down to where you are right now in this video.
That's correct.
What did you have to do to get down to where you are in this video?
I had to climb over a couple of large trees and just other like rocks and whatnot.
And how far did you have to walk to get to the leg?
That was about estimated probably about 100 to 150 yards.
Where I have this video paused, you're basically at the start of that walk. Is that fair to say?
That's correct.
Okay. I'm going to play it until 4:10. And there's no audio right now. When does the audio pick up?
Approximately 30 seconds.
That because that's how your body cameras work?
Correct. When you activate your body cam, it plays 30 seconds before you actually activate it.
Thank you.
So this officer is about to discover the leg of Sade Robinson. So sad.
I just cleaned my boots too, dude.
With him before. Sometimes he's mostly a good guy. He's gotten in this trouble a couple times, but good dude. Okay. So they walked down the S curve from Sheridan, started walking south just for fun, you know, rough day on the beach. As they were walking, see that leg right there? Yeah. Said that it was up about approximately where the end of that stick, that branch is. By the bushes, right there. Yeah, bushes. Said that they saw it up.
So it's like up on the hill, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So said that him and his buddy, who's in my squad right now, walked out, called us, and then when we came back, it was about, I don't know, maybe 7 feet east. I moved it just for evidence purposes.
Okay, so they get swept away?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I documented it well on body cam with different angles of where it was. And
okay, cool. All right, we gotta.
You want to tell me where it is?
What's your name again, bud? Evan. Evan? Okay, Evan. How long were you out here?
About probably an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Okay. You usually come this way?
Yeah.
Yeah? The first time you seen anything here?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's the first time you seen anything like this?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, Evan. Just hang tight, don't go anywhere, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. That is 100% correct. Copy, thank you.
So this is actually the guy who found the leg, and then he called the police. This is sad. This girl was 19 years old, going on the first date, and she's dismembered. Horrible.
Paused your body camera at 4:09. objects right here, Deputy, that's the leg, correct?
Correct.
Now, as we were watching that video, sorry. You're able to see the waves there were pretty violent, is that fair to say?
That's correct.
And it was a rainy day?
It was.
Did you observe any blood or any kind of thing like that near the leg?
I did not.
Or near the area where he had originally indicated the leg was found?
That's correct. There was no blood around the area or on the hill where it was initially found at.
What did you observe about the leg when you saw it?
The toenails were painted with pink nail polish. Based on the size of the leg, I could estimate that the person that the leg came from was rather short. The leg didn't appear to be decomposing in any type of way. So I was estimating that it had been placed there relatively, short time ago.
So as the officer said, that the leg that was found appeared to be a leg of somebody who was small in stature, and Mrs. Robinson was only 5 feet tall. And also he mentioned that the leg couldn't have been there for too long because the leg was not decomposing. And so those of you who are not familiar with the case, this is a case of a first date between Mrs. Sade Robinson and Maxwell Anderson. And from what we understand, what we have gathered is that Mr. Anderson had planned to kill Mrs. Sade. We're not really sure of the reason. He planned to kill her right after the first date, and it is assumed that this is exactly what he did. On April the 2nd, 2024, a severed leg was spotted washed ashore at a park along the Lake Michigan shoreline in Milwaukee. DNA tests did confirm that it belonged to Mrs. Robinson. 3 days later, on April the 5th, detectives canvassed the area around 30th and Lisbon Avenue where friends and officers were searching for Mrs. Robinson. The human remains were found at that particular time, and detectives were dispatched, and it was confirmed that they did find small pieces of human tissue at that particular location. Then on April the 18th, a torso and an arm were discovered by a passerby walking along the Lake Michigan beach near South Milwaukee. Those remains too were tested and did match Mrs. Robinson. Guys, this whole situation is very, very sad. She was 19 years old. She was a very hardworking lady, and she was also in nursing school. So it is very, very sad, even though Mr. Anderson is denying everything. Guys, they're suspecting that he dismembered her body possibly at his home and put her in a backpack and dispersed of her body throughout town. So finally, on May the 16th, a human arm suspected to be Mrs. Robinson washed along shore at the Milwaukee Municipal Beach in Illinois, which was about 50 miles north of Milwaukee. So now we're on day 4 of the trial, and Mr. Anderson is on trial for the murder and mutilation of Mrs. Robinson.
They hate you. You're gonna die. I don't want to do this.